Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I was fiddling around and nearly already broke everything already. But hello. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a great day or morning or afternoon or whatever is going on at the moment. As you can see, I'm back. I'm back doing some art. That's exciting. I'm wanting, because July is just around the corner. I say just around the corner, as in it's like 11 days away. Almost 10. But that means Artfight is coming up. And Artfight is a battle to the end. And I must compete each year without fail. So that means that you got lovely old me sitting here, about to do some prep to make sure her profile's actually working properly and everything's going fine. If you want to find my Artfight at all, I have put a new command in, which is just !Artfight, and it will give you my account. So if you ever want to find me, there I am. I don't like how Stream Elements keeps popping up on there. You know what? That's okay. We love Stream Elements here. They actually do what they need to do. And that's good. I like that. I like it, Picasso. I just realized my music hasn't been playing softy. Softy? Properly. You know, this is a long piece, so I'm just gonna... Oh my god, Coconut Mall. I just put on a stream, not a stream, sorry, a game playlist. I'm thinking of changing it actually, hold on, let's... You know what? Let's look at Bug Snacks. There we go. We're going Bug Snacks. This feels chill enough. This feels relaxing. Say relaxing. And I'm gonna be like, ah, get it all done! Quickly! It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. Downside. My headphones are directly in front of my tablet right now. Also, if my voice goes a little iffy, like quiet or echoey or anything, my apologies for that. My mic is right above my tablet, which means when I'm drawing, I'm going to be looking down at it. So I hope that doesn't really cause any issues, but, you know, I can't guarantee it's not going to. So we try our best here. Okay, that might help a little bit. Getting blinded in the ads by my mute button. So my mute button on my mic is just a bright red button. It actually flashes when I mute myself. So yeah, that's great. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this headphone cable thing. I guess I'll just figure it out. Alright, let me open up my file and then I'll swap over so you can all see what I'm doing. Let me actually get it open because it might take a solid second. Oh. Here we are. Okay. Here we go. Let me swap myself over. Couldn't see. There we go. Ooh, chat's got... I'm gonna put a little backing on chat quickly. Because that's not gonna go very well. there. Okay. Now. Need to go in here to get to through stream elements. Nope, it's Streamlabs. There you go. See, the scuff is amazing here. I love it here. It's gonna reset the chat background, but it should be okay. I don't think we'll have any issues with that. How's your guys' day been? Also, apologies if my talking is a little off, like I have something in my mouth. I have an ulcer. And I use some numbing cream. So, you know, we're having a great time. But it means I am gonna talk a little oddly. Okay, sound. No, I need background. How do I add the background again? Wow, I really don't remember how to do anything on here. Huh? What's the volume? Huh. So, fun fact I didn't know. I can't see backgrounds. I don't think I can put like a little background on it. That sucks. Oh my gosh. Okay. Apologies, everyone. You're gonna have to have a little struggle with the chat today then. You bugger. Unless I can somehow manage to find chat backgrounds. Oh my god, the hiccups. Whew, I'm alright. Oh, wait, there's a theme that I can change to boxed? Mm-hmm. Don't know what that did. I'm gonna save that. Am I gonna try that again? Nope. Box didn't work. Box didn't work. How dare it not work? Oh well. Oh, wait. I have to go into the custom ones. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, okay. That's another day task, not a right now task. In the meantime, let me just shrink it a little. So sorry. You're gonna have to have an itty bitty box. No. Do like that. Or I could just leave it and you guys can suffer because that's funny to me. Ah, you guys are gonna hate me. It's funny though. It keeps things interesting, you know? Alright. I did what I could. But I can't do anything right now. That's fine. It is what it is. Alright, now let's actually, you know, move on to this. Oh, can you not see my cursor? Oh, I think I took cursor capture off. Eee. Oh, no, I put capture cursor on. Oh, I needed to click on it. That's what I needed to do. Well, there you go. Now, is this solution? Alright. So I'm gonna lock these. What's this one? So what I have left to do for prep outside of outside of this, what I'm about to do, like putting my characters in, is to actually finish off making references for some of my characters. Let's see, I can probably show you guys my Artfight. You know what? I'll do it in a different Chrome profile. Let's do that one. Yeah, there we go. And let's go Artfight.net. Ooh, .met. Ooh, slash Nick Art 12. I must log in. How dare. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Okay, let's hope that that's my login. If it's not my login, oh wow. Oh, whoop. That is, in fact, not my login. Having a great time here. It's just gonna be a chill day. I don't care if things actually go right or wrong right now. Because, you know, we're just chilling. We're having a casual day. And it's been a while. Since I've done one of these art streams. So yeah. Alright, there we go. There we are. Hee. So this is my profile. As you can see, I'm team comedy this year. Very excited for that. So there's 3 teams this year. There's actually let me go over here. There's comedy, mystery, and tragedy. And I was like, I saw the logo for comedy and went, yeah, that's me. Cause like, yeah, tragedy's nice and blue. And you know, I'm blue. But look at that little shitty grin. Look at that little freak. I love this little freak. So yeah. So I've grabbed this asset, and that's what we're going to be working on actively today. But aside from that, I have some of my characters. Look, it's me! And it's Forge! And it's another form of Forge. And Minecraft Forge. There's a lot of Forge here. As you can see, some of them are clean. You know, we got a nice clean line work here. And here. And here. But then others, like Aaron over here, is not clean at all. And you still got the construction lines. So I need to fix that. You know, I don't want to let my boy be all chicken scratch like this. And the same thing with Eleanor. Because Adeline and Cupid are all fine, but you know, she's also got her construction lines still. So I feel bad about that. So I need to fix that. I need to fix it a lot. There are like images like this, which I'm okay with leaving a little bit chicken scratchy because it's not the main image, because it's, you know, it's a stylistic choice. And totally me not being lazy when I was drawing. Yeah, so like these ones I'm fine. No, that's done. This I'm fine. This I'm not fine with. So I need to fix him up. And get that all sorted. Aside from that, just this cover thing, I'm pretty much set. Also, if any of you want to attack my friends, gladly. I encourage you, in fact, to go attack my friends. I love them to pieces. I think the only ones that don't have something up currently, given we've got some time. We got literally a week. Week and a bit. Is Starry Soda and Natick. There's the only two that don't actively have something up from what I'm aware of. But everyone else does. But yeah. And then there's my guys down there. I love them. Mwah. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna keep this up to the side because when doing my cover, let me actually go back to it so I can show you on there. Ooh, come on. There we go. Hee, we're back. In these little sections, oops, not that one, I got that one. Yeah. In these sections here, I normally do one character each. But because I have 6 characters, I can add more than one person per section. And that's kind of my plan, is to have more than one per section. Or at least... Can I widen this a little bit more? I can't? How rude. Yeah, okay. I can't widen this more than I already have, can't I? Yeah, damn. Okay, that's fine. It is fine, my lord. But I can have 1, 2, 3 in here. Just this one in here. And then I can move both of these guys into here. We're gonna have 1, 2. And then I can add Adeline and Eleanor in here. 1, 2, and then I can just keep her in there by herself. Like this. So they're cropped together in, you know, their little groups, their little formations. And that's the plan. Which I'm kind of excited for. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. So while we're here, I'm so sorry. I need to start using this button up here because I have a little scroll on my tablet, but it has been broken for the past few months, which has been depressing. But we do what we need to do. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, please hydrate, everyone. Because I forget to hydrate. And then I need to remind everyone else because I don't want to feel alone in forgetting to hydrate. That's how that works. Alright, let me get... Let me get my character references up. And then hopefully just copy an image over onto here so I can use that as reference. But that's kind of why I put this under image there. So once I can get the pose down. Sorry. Alright. I'll just get it posed down first. He is going to be leaning, you know. But he's gonna have like the shoulders up. Like the head down, shoulders up. Not head down, thumbs up. Oh gosh, no, this headphone cable is gonna be a nightmare. If I put it behind my head? No, I'm gonna choke myself doing that. Let's not do that. What if I... Yeah, I figured it out. I got it. We're fine. Everything's fine. Like, made this guy bigger. I could have him lifting his mask slightly, because he has a face under this, believe it or not. Believe it or not, he has a face. You could probably... I think Artfight's gonna be like the easiest place to show all of you guys the character I'm gonna be referencing. Oh. Oh. There we go. Just need to add a new tab and then it was gonna register. So this is him. This is my elf boy. He's a D&D character that is going to be used for an Out of the Abyss campaign. It's just at the moment we're not running that campaign, but we will eventually. Just not right now. But yeah, his name is Marcel. He is a paladin rogue multi-class. This is actually a universe. Sorry, hold on. Hello! Hi, Axe! How you doing? I hope you're going okay. There we go. Let me move you over so I'm not hiding you with my head. Because I feel rude for that. Five. Yeah. Yeah, this guy, this is an alternate universe where his sister died instead of him, because I was playing a Curse of Strahd game where I was playing his sister where he had died in the backstory instead. So this is the guy that I'm going to be drawing into the little slot. Hi, Smokey! Welcome in. How you doing? Oh my gosh, I think this is the first time you'll be able to see the little blobs. Little fun little slime guys. They're meant to be like honey drops, but then different colors. So you can change the color if you want. Just do like exclamation mark color and then choose a color. The American spelling, not the Australian spelling. Because I don't have a choice. I desire the blood of my enemies. We're not playing Cult of the Lamb today, so Forge isn't on that. So unfortunately, you won't be required for bloodshed today, Axe. Apologies. I hope you understand. Alright, let me move back over to here. So yeah, we're gonna be making Marcel over here. But I'm questioning whether I should have his mask lift up or not. Because I can do that. But, nah. Gotta put your little elf ears too. Woot. Ah, he's two sad elf ears. There we go. Hello! Hello, Kenneth! Welcome in! Hi, just a little reminder that someone out there is me, hoping your day is absolutely wonderful because you're wonderful. Oh, thank you so much! I appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful day. How has your day been? Welcome in. I desire the graphite on my pencils instead. You know, I'm okay with that alternative. Here, I'll give you some graphite through the stream. Here you go. Have fun with that. Cause chaos with it. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be interesting, to say the least. I think his arms are a little... Are they too wide? No. Maybe his head's just a little too low for my liking. Why did that not select properly? Hello? No, I think my button's broken. Pretty boring, but that's how it is. How about you? Oh, that's fair. I'm doing alright. I'm on the wrong layer. That's why it's not selecting. I'm doing alright. Taking care of some art fight prep that I very much have been neglecting. So, you know what? It's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna make sure it's a good day. Deselect. But I'm kind of struggling with poses at the moment. Because, you know, even though I draw, I kind of forget how drawing works, you know? like every artist does. Because that's how this works. I do not like that at all. I'm not liking this. Taking time off to farm a bit of wheat today. Lovely. I was gonna say, I haven't been seeing your pop up on Steam recently, Smokey. And I wasn't sure if that was just because I wasn't getting them, the notifications or not. I love the Bugsnax music. Okay, I don't like the way this is going. Let's restart that. Let's try again. Oh, Big X, you are currently on a 3-stream streak. Love it. Just imagine all the D&D stuff he can do, then make weird poses. Exactly, but he's also very mellow. Just out of sync, I think. You know, when you're not. Yeah, most probably. I mean, I normally sleep in until like 12 or something, because, you know, I have no reason to be getting up any earlier. I know I probably should just generally to get my rhythm back in, but it's fine. So yeah, depending on what time you go on, yeah, that's probably it. Oh, his head is wet too. Okay, let me actually move this onto a different layer. Delete that. There we go. Because now I can do this. Because his head was a little too squat. Usually after 8 on random days. Oh, okay. I'm normally on around 8. Maybe what I'm doing is just covering up. Like full screened is covering up what you're doing. Oh my gosh, I just realized my music is like non-existent. Okay, one sec. Let me fix this. Come on. Be nice. There we go. Now you guys can actually listen to some bloody music. I didn't realize that had basically not been working that entire time. That sucks. Alright. Also, the music is from Bugsnax. I was gonna say, do I need to come fix your PC, Smokey? I think he's got it. How does one reference? I need to find reference. You know what? Pinterest. Pinterest is great for this. It's not that bad. doesn't sound entirely trustworthy on that. Alright, just logging into Pinterest. Apparently I don't have the right Pinterest password. Lovely. Oh, wait, no, that's the long password. I'm fine. Let me go on to my other profile for that then. Cool. References. How do you describe, like, leaning on your arm? I was talking with the idea of Star Citizen when I would need a massive GPU upgrade. Yeah. Star, right? Hold on, let me look that one up. Star Citizen. Oh, that one. Yes, absolutely. You'd need a CPU upgrade for that one. GPU, sorry, not CPU. But so good luck with that. I don't think my PC would actually be able to run that properly. Leaning on that's not how you spell resting. Resting. Head on hand, I guess. There we go. I actually got a lot of good pose references for this. Let's try... Let me just do a little screenshot of that, and I'll pop that on here as a reference. Oh, where did it go? Hello? Oh, whoops, hold on one sec. There it is. Look, it's tiny. Now it's big. Put that there. Ah, I need a... Sorry. My thing is still busted, and I don't like it. Alright, let's actually get this post down, shall we? Oh wait, no, I need to put this arm inwards, right? Because that goes down there. This is the one that goes out, because then it does this. Sorry. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on. Hydrate. Here's your daily hydrate reminder. Actually, I'm gonna move this arm in a little bit more. Have the shoulder popped. He's meant to be like this. Yeah! Now this is what I'm talking about. You know, actually being able to draw. Although, it does look a little janky over this side. Let me fix that. It's meant to be tilted, but anyway. Does help, I would guess. It does a lot. Maybe I need to move that. Because that's meant to be like forward, like this. And then like that. I guess that works. For now. If I have any issues with it, I can just change it as I'm going. It's kind of trial and error, the whole thing. Cool. So I can get rid of that now that I've had a little help with the pose. And then I can get... Oh, did I really get rid of the tab? Of course I bloody well did. There we go. Oops. Is my... Oh no, my headphone cable is knocking on that and making noise. Hello! Hi, Iggy! Welcome in. Oh my gosh, you and Smokey are the same colour. Woohoo! I get two green little blobs in here. Hello, welcome in. How you doing? I'm just doing some Artfight prep today, so we're doing a bunch of drawing today, which is different to what's normally streamed on here, but, you know, we're coming back to the roots. Not roots, because this channel was Minecraft at its roots, so you return. Welcome back, soldier. Okay. I need to grab reference of character. Boop. And then boop. There is character. This is the guy I'm drawing at the moment. At this very moment. It's fun watching the process. Hehe. I'm very glad you're enjoying it. Oh, I just realized both Iggy and Axe, you're both the same color. I thought Iggy was just talking to himself. I didn't realize Axe was also replying. Oh my gosh. Doing alright, just walking to the servo because I've done packing my apartment up and bored. Oh, that's so exciting! You're almost here, dude. Almost there. Yay! We're all different colors now. Ah. I hope you don't get too jet lagged on coming over. Because isn't it an entire, it's an entire 12-hour difference, isn't it? Unless I am entirely wrong. But isn't it like 11 PM for you right now? It's 11 AM for me over here. Just finished packing like 2 days ago. When I got bored, I would unpack an entire box just to repack it. You know what? If you're trying to like waste time, absolutely. 17 hours? Oh, even worse. At least like a nighttime job would kind of help with the crossover on that, because it's like if you work nights, you're normally up during our daytime anyway. Kind of thing. But if that's not how that works, then I don't know. There's my drawing. Okay. Should I have the mask off to the side, or should I keep the mask on? No, I'll keep the mask on. Mask is meant to be like covered here. Which kind of feels weird, but it's okay. Ooh, sorry. I need to get used to this scrolling style. Yeah, it's 11 PM here. Fair. Luckily, I'm still on my night shift sleep schedule. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, hopefully the jet lag won't be too bad, and you'll be able to adjust fairly quickly then. That's the hope, at least. There you go. I wasn't too jet lagged the first visit because I was working nights here, which, like you said, is daytime there. Yeah. Yeah, you should be fine then. Okay, what's your eyes like? It's like pointy at the end. That's not how you eye. That's not how eyes work. My symmetry is terrible. But I'm lazy and don't want to add an asymmetry tool to make this any easier for myself. Because you know what? Adding an asymmetry tool is actually kind of strenuous. Not strenuous, but it doesn't line up directly. Like if this is my canvas, those are the these are the edges. You have to select the middle to make the line. You can't just turn on a setting and it'll be like, woo! Or at least, if that's how it does work, I've never figured it out before. Have a night flight, pop some melatonin. Oh, 100%. Wait, do they even let melatonin on flights, though? Depending on what country you're in, I know that melatonin can't be given without a prescription. So, like, would you be able to take melatonin on a flight? That's the question. Bit cheaty too. More organic if there's errors. Exactly! And that's how I rationalize 90% of my art. It's not my fault. It's organic now. They're not errors, it's organisms. Nope, that's the wrong word. That's fine.
You know Marcel would look great with some horns. I wonder if we can make that happen.
I mean... Also, thank you for the text-to-speech. That's the first time someone's ever used it, and I'm so glad it's actually working. I was afraid it wasn't gonna work. But yay! I mean... this guy's gonna be run in... Oh, apologies, hold on. This guy's gonna be running out of the abyss. If I ate a mushroom, I 100% could grow horns. You know? Yeah, the stretch from LAX to Brisbane is the overnight portion, so I'll try to sleep on that one because it's 14 hours. That is terrible. But yeah, definitely need to get some sleep on that one. Actually, okay, now I'm curious about the melatonin thing. Can you bring melatonin on a plane without a script? Yes, you can bring melatonin on a plane without a prescription, provided it is for personal use. However, rules vary depending on your destination, whether the supplement is pill or a liquid, that makes sense, and your total supply. Yeah, I mean, if you're bringing over like a gallon's worth, that's just terrible. That's not gonna get you, like, anywhere good. To be honest, don't even know how much a gallon is. Because I can't remember. But that's like 90% of my life at this point. Is not remembering portion sizes. Didn't sleep at all the first time? What were you doing in the meantime then? That would have been boring. Okay, got little eyebrows. Little eyebrows. Aww. Sorry, I just got sent a photo of my nephew. My nephew went through his villain era the other day. Well, not really villain era. But I accidentally whacked him in the head when opening a car door. And he had like a lump over the top of his eyebrow. And when he looked at me, he looked like he was like a supervillain. It was the funniest thing. It was like, like through the eyebrows, kind of look up, and then you just got the scar. It was beautiful. Honestly, had to try and not laugh at it. It was great. I would have thought so as how do people go, how do people go with prescription meds they need to take? Yeah, that's what I thought, but I was like, oh, if you have your prescription, you can, like, when going through customs or something, you can prove that, you know, you're meant to have it with you. Oh my god, that's just thick eyebrow. You know, I'm gonna go into the slightly smaller texture tool for this. Now he just looks mad. He's not meant to look mad. It's just meant to be like decorative eyebrows. Yeah. So I pick that head here. The stain on his face was hilarious. Exactly. It was beautiful. I still feel bad that I whacked him in the head with a car door, but the reaction and the aftermath of it was the funniest thing that happened to me all day. So I couldn't really... Yeah. Oh, now I'm just making him more mad. Don't do that. Do this. Go up slightly. Yeah. He still looks mad, but it's more acceptable mad now. There we go. It depends on what country you're in. Yeah. Kind of, I'll end your cat. I will end your bloodline. I'll end you while sitting here stroking my cat on a, like, leather-backed throne. Leather-backed? What? No, sorry. Why would you have a leather-backed throne? Like, it's either a leather-backed chair, but the throne needs to be, like, a nice, soft, you know. I don't even know how to describe. Anyway, they ask if you have meds at customs, and they made me take out my bottle of vitamin C pills to prove that they were... Yeah, fair. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure, actually for mine, when we went over to New Zealand, I had, it wasn't Claritine over there, but it was hay fever meds. And I didn't know whether hay fever meds over there were like an over-the-counter thing. Anyway, we ended up getting some, and it was perfectly fine, and I'm like, oh, easy. I don't need to worry about, you know, flying back, with a packet of meds in my bag. But I didn't even get asked to have them, like, looked at all. They went through the scanner in my bag. And obviously they could see they were pills, but I guess they figured out what they were. Because they didn't have to look at it at all. Which, that's what surprised me, is not checking at all. But, can't really do much if you're not the people in charge, so. I wonder if I could do this. Don't know if these spikes on the cheek... Oh, no, they're definitely not lining up properly. What if I just did a little... Wahaha. Hey, ta-da! I just move them slightly. Perfect. No issues here. I don't see a single issue with this. Though I do see an issue with the way that the eye is positioned. Had Dramamine. What's Dramamine again? Like a painkiller or something? Oh no, motion sickness. You literally told me in the message and I just didn't bloody read it. And they didn't care about that at all. They probably see that quite often, that they know what it looks like. I imagine like the training rooms, they have images of like what the pills look like in in their containers, and they're like, if someone has this, it's fine. Don't embarrass them. Give them a warm-up muscle. What? Ta-da. It's got a mumbo-jumbo mustache. Hold on, I need to curl the ends because it looks better that way. Ta-da! Yeah, with the wax and twirling bits. Yeah! You gotta. You absolutely gotta. You know what? If Marcel ever uses a disguise kit in D&D, this is all that's gonna happen. He's just gonna get like the little twirled wax end mustache, and he's just gonna stick it on the mask, and and then we're just all gonna pray that his either intimidation or persuasion is high enough to you know persuade people. It's canon now. Okay. Oh goodness me. I love this. This is hilarious. I don't want to get rid of it now. Damn it. You know what? I can just copy it over. Cause it's funny. Okay. Deselect. Okay. Yeah! Now I have it on a toggle. Oh, that's amazing. It's toggled now. I don't even get motion sickness. My mom offers to take it because she has motion sickness. Yeah. I figured you had it too. Which... this is your special request item? Shit. You know what? With the motion sickness stuff, I actually don't think I've ever seen it as a... Is it hereditary? I think that's the word for it, when it's passed down. Because, like, my mom has severe motion sickness, when it comes to being in the back of a car, or, like, on airplanes. Turbulence is even worse. I think it's a little bit of an anxiety-based thing, but I don't know entirely. But none of her kids, none of my siblings have it, from my knowledge. And there's 3 of us. If it's an anxiety-based thing, then that would make sense, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know. You never know sometimes. It's a guessing game of the highest order. Partially genetics? Okay. Partially environmental. Well, there you go. See, I trust you on this. I'm questioning whether I should quickly grab myself a snack to just num num on. Where did my Bonjela go? No! What? Huh? What? Huh? No, I'm actually not joking right now. I had a tube of Bonjela on my desk, and I placed it there last night. And now it's gone. What? Hello? Emergency meeting, someone stole my Bonjela. No! You like roller coasters? I don't. Yeah, I like high-speed roller coasters. They're fun as hell. What? Did a fucking mouse nick off with it or something? I'm gonna cry if that's actually what's happening. Okay, is it in my pockets? No. Pause, I'm gonna ask my roommate. I didn't eat it, okay? This. Wait, I was sitting on it. What? Okay, I somehow put it on my seat and I sat on it. And I've been sitting on it for the past. How long have I been sitting? Near hour. I'm the thrill seeker in my family, so roller coasters are my jam. Hell yeah, roller coaster buddies! When we go to a park next with roller coasters, it's bad. I love it. At least it's nice and warm now. Okay. Alright, hold on. Yeah. It does taste really nice though. If you haven't eaten, I will fire you. It's 11:30. So, technically speaking, it's only just gone lunchtime. Anyway, speaking of, I'm gonna take a quick pause and I'm gonna go get some food. Be right back. I'm gonna get a snack. Return in the background. Hello. I got rice crackers for a temporary snack. I will actually get something to eat, but I will wait until after stream because I don't like eating on stream. Cause it's weird to me to have everyone hear my nom nom noises. Okay, where is my pen? Oh, for God's sake. I'm not sitting on it this time. Just went for ramen. Oh, it sounds so good right now. Okay, where is my pen? Am I sitting on it? No, I'm not. I already checked. Oh, found it. I got it. Walking back home with it now. I could go for some amazing ramen right now. Smokey, you and I are in the same boat right now. Kind of. Yours is you'll have a really bad time, and mine's just I'm not allowed. What was I doing? My brain fritzed itself. Oh, I was having rice crackers. Oops. There's my thing beside me. Hold on. I just knocked it over. That's a big bowl. I'm just very lucky that it's not a permanent thing for me. Because I've already been tested many a times for celiac. And not a single time has it come up as an issue. Like, I don't have the gene. I don't have genes! Yeah, so I don't actually have celiac disease, which is so thankful. But I just might need to, like, limit intake. Okay, I'm getting a little warm. I'm taking my jacket off. Which is something really weird for me to say, because I'm always cold, and I just took my jacket off, and now I'm cold. It's 14 degrees outside and it is supposedly meant to be partly cloudy, and I currently can't see a single cloud in the sky. So, it's fine. No, he's not meant to look nice. He's meant to look... I be angry at you. Oh, his eyes are way too close together. Or they're too... They're too... big? Let me try doing this. And then move that over here. Oh, that's better. Two degrees overnight. Ooh. That's surprising. No, correction. Not surprising. Because I was going to say, I was like, I didn't feel cold at all. Then I realized we had the heater on like 22 degrees for most of the night, and I'm pretty sure someone put it on in the morning as well. So, I take back what I said. It's actually not surprising at all. Okay, here's a little hood. And yeah, it's like a little diamond medallion? No, medallion is not the right word. Here's something there. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's looking okay. We're getting there. Here we are. I'm gonna rotate that slightly because it's meant to look like that. It's meant to have like his arm up slightly. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Down, and then it goes up there. It's a mystery what's under this hood, even though I totally have a reference that shows his face. It's totally a mystery. Whoa, what is happening to my vocabulary? It's totally a mystery what's underneath this mask. No one will ever know. Does it look alright? Yeah, it looks alright. And I'll take alright. It's better than bad. Yeah. A big okay, yep. There we go. Not gonna lie, that doesn't actually look terrible. Like, it looks odd. It does look odd. But it doesn't actually look terrible. Now the rice crackers. And then I just saw a fruit bat be back in 10. About to try and get. Have fun, I guess? Sorry, it's so weird. Just the thought of being able to just see a bat and going, yes, come here. I'ma go catch you now. But I mean, yeah, good luck, sir. Definitely. Have fun with that. I like how he gave himself like a 10-minute timer. Apparently a fruit bat. He gave himself like a 10-minute timer. It's like, if I don't catch it in 10 minutes, might as well give up. I'm not gonna get it at that point. I was about 2 to 3 feet in wingspan, so I'm not catching those. No! I don't... Outside of a zoo, I don't think I've ever seen a bat before. Just randomly. I've seen possums. Even then, not that common, actually. Right, how does this arm thing go? Got away and I said, "Aww." I flew too high up and you couldn't read. That's sad. Wait, I got you. Whoa. I tried to search up fruit bat and it auto-corrected to fruit battlegrounds codes. What? You know what? I got you, dude. Oh, I might got you. Hold on. And then I got a little fluff. Yeah, a little fluff. That's gonna look cursed. It's gonna be funny. There you go, have a little fruit bat. Even though it looks a little bit of a cursed fruit bat. Here, have a fruit bat. Fruit bat. Yeah, apparently this is my new Artfight character, is fruit bat. Ta-da! He's cute. Find my fruit back photos from your Sydney trip. Please. I would love to see those. Marcel Fruit Bat. Like his nickname. Sorry. It's so weird. Now that I put the mustache on, I'm like, yeah, that looks amazing. Then I take it off and now it looks naked. Because there's no mustache. You did this to me. Oh gosh, I need to remember to not use that. There we go. You've cursed me to not look at Marcel the same way again. He's Fruit Batman. Fruit Batman. Alright. How does things go? Put it on the bat? You're so smart. Hold on. Hold on, should it be like enormous? Oh, amazing. Oh, such a distinguished gentleman. Perfect. Photos. Oh, done. I see bats. That's a lot of bats. Holy shit. And the Sydney Opera House. Oh my god, that's a lot of bats. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 37. There are 37 bats on that tree that I can just see currently. There are probably plenty more on the other side. Extra long stash. And then he's got one as well. They can be stash buddies. I'm gonna make a joke version of this Artfight board where just everyone gets a mustache. And it's going to be funny. And I'm gonna love every second of it. Yeah, give me 1 second. Oh, yum. Bartholomew. Hold on. Bartholomew. Perfect. Alright, let's see if I can get this photo. Bats. There we go. Alright. Put it over to Discord. Because it was on my phone. Hello? Oh, I was in the wrong section. Here we go. There it is. Alright, now I can put that in. Let me move my food out of the way. You thought of a better name? What name? It's gonna be a big image, isn't it? I wanted to see a massive amount of bats. There you go. Bunch of bats. Squid Dog? Great name. Yeah, agreed. Bats. Ooh, yeah, there's... Wait, how many numbers... What number did I, count earlier again? I don't remember. About 37. There you go. That's a lot of bats. And that's over in Sydney. How many years ago was this? Like ages ago, or like not too long? It's gonna stay there. I can just bring it up whenever I want. Just like bat jump scare. Whoa. Sorry. There you go. There we go. 2011. Yeah. 36, but last year 36. Wait, what was it? Yeah, I was like 36. Counted them myself. 36. But last year there were 13. Is it 37 or 38? I don't remember. There we go. Oh wait, no, the puffy sleeves are meant to stop about here, right? Yeah. There we go. Got the armor on. 36. Counted them myself. I like the way he says myself. Very funky and I like it. Now, how do his gloves work? That's the biggest question here is the gloves, because they go over the top like this. But there's obviously something... Like, it would be so painful to have this around the fingers. That looks fine, right? Surely. It'll be like a glove underneath. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Should be okay. There we are. I need to put these supports on this section as well, otherwise it's not going to make sense. So I need to put boop and that. Perfect. Here we are. Now I just need to do the detailing on the chest. Diamond. And it goes down, 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 and Goblin Town. And it goes like that. Yeah. I don't really like how this front part is going, but I don't really have much else I could do with it. So it's going to be a little bit of a guessing game of just trying to make it look nice, because it's meant to be puffy sleeves. We like the puff. I like the wubs. There we go. So that's one person done. I'm fairly happy with that. Now, okay. Bartholomew. Oops. Bartholomew Swoop Dog. You can live over here for now. You can live on that face. Damn it, I want to put him somewhere where he's not covered, but the thing's so detailed. Anyway, you can live right there for now. I got 3 people to draw in this one. There it is. I think I will make a separate folder for this one. We got 1. These ones are going to be smaller people, I guess. Just saw a coffee barber shop called Short Black and Sides. I like that. That is amazing, actually. I want to go there, but I don't need a barber shop. You know what? If you ever need to go, invite me along so I can have a coffee. Just so I can stare at all of the coffee and barbershop jokes. That's amazing. Alright. Now, trying to draw. Love to see the menu. Oh, you're so right. Well, Iggy, if you want to go, guess what you're going to be doing? You're going to be coming here. And Act can show you around. Wait, Act, actually, can you, like, see if they have, like, a pun-related menu? Well, you could probably... I wonder if they'd have, like, a menu online or something. Or surely on their, like, website, like, their reviews, some people have taken photos. Surely. If they haven't, that's a missed opportunity. Actually, I'm gonna... Short black could be a bob cut. I like that. Like a flat white would be like just a trim off the top or something like that because there's like barely any foam. Or a small coffee bob cut, yeah. Ooh. You could literally make an entire coffee franchise. Just with all of this. Which, I'm assuming is partly what they've done. If they haven't made, like, puns on their menu, that's such a missed opportunity. Because what do you mean you made your name a pun, but then refused to do it to the rest of your franchise? Like, come on, mate. Alright. The angle of this pose is going to be interesting, but I like challenging myself, apparently. Avocado could be a perm! I would order that. I don't even like avocados. I would order that just because of that name. I feel like an espresso could be a buzz cut. Yes, agreed. Agreed. Ooh, what else? Mmm. Hmm. You guys are taking all the good ones. I'm terrible at thinking about this. Frappuccino is a like an ombre, like color ombre? What is that? Yeah. Alright, yeah. Frog a mouthful. I would agree with that one 100%. Any latte should be a braided hairstyle. Ooh! Depending on which one you have, like, cappuccino, flat white, just standard latte, it's like the length of the braids that you want. Or not even the length of the braids that you want, but it's like the length of the braids you have. Unless you want to get extensions. Flavors will be your different braid types. Yes! Yes, I can back that one up. What about, like, if, like, latte art, but, like, if you had... Yeah, like, latte art would, like, be, like, pretty braids. Like, detailed braids. But then if you got a buzz cut, and then you got the, like, the art on the side of the buzz cut, what would be the name for that one? Hmm. not sure how I feel about the looks on these ones. So a caramel espresso would be a cornrow buzz cut? Yes! I've spent way too much time thinking about that. You know what? Worth it. Maybe you could open your own coffee shop. Own barbershop coffee shop. Or even just like, what's the generic term? Hairstylist? No. Salon, I guess. Because barbershop's like mostly for male haircuts. But then in my mind, I see salons as more female. But I could be wrong, because hairdresser. Thank you. Espresso equals buzz cut. So how many shots you ask for is how long it is. But if you go, let me get an espresso with foam, it's a buzz cut with a design. Yes. There you go. There's your menu right there. This is amazing. So I feel like if their menu doesn't have puns, we have a business model. Absolutely, we could take this. Like I could do like the fucking logo and everything. You guys come up with the names. I also have a do I have a barista's degree? No, that's not what it's called. I have a hospitality degree, and I did barista, so I can help work the coffee machine. Who here knows how to cut hair? I cut hair for money in college. My stepdad taught me how before I left. There we go. There we go. We have our barber. Fantastic. We got this whole thing planned out. Anyone want to start up a business? I'm actually really curious where they do actually have puns in the name though, because I want to see if I can look up the menu. What was the place called again? It was short black and sides, was it? On a separate note, I have pants that turn into shorts. Sorry, what? Like do they have zips across the legs or something? Short blacks and sides. Yo, what? Hold on. Short Black and Sides is a popular all-female barbershop and cafe located in They offer haircuts, beard trims, and hot towels, alongside a fully functional coffee shop where you can grab a brew while you wait. Never mind, I can go. Because they said they do haircuts. Perfect. Zips around the knees, there's some Final Fantasy sounding... They are literally some Final Fantasy sounding bands. No, I'm not going to say that thought out loud. That's an inside thought. I have 2 pairs already. That genuinely? Okay, we're doing some discovering today, okay? We're doing some, would you just call them convertible pants? Hold on. Like these? Where they have like the little flap that covers it? Convertible pants. That's actually funny. Hold on. Short pants. They do actually just look like cargo pants. Oh, I guess they're like active wear. Imagine making like, wait, what about denim versions of them? Yeah, you can get, okay, because this was kind of what I was imagining was like kind of denim looking ones. Because I'm so used to seeing. That looks weirdly photoshopped right there. Yeah, kind of like those, easy. Oh, you know where pants have like little loops to the side of them? I'm not sure if these will have it. But it's not like a pocket like that, but they'll have like straps that dangle along the sides. Someone posted a video was like, I finally found out what they were for, and they put a wine glass in it. They just sat a wine glass in there. These look a lot sleeker, which I actually don't mind. There's a lot of pockets, and I can appreciate the mass amount of pockets on there. Imagine, you can mix and match them. If you have the same, like, width, like, diameter, I guess, of the pant legs, you could just mix and match your pant legs and your pant tops. You could, it's amazing. I'd never do convertible denim in my life. Talking about the Jinko jeans? What? Is this something that I should be looking up or no? I feel like it might be a no. What? I have no idea what that is. Oh, they just look crazy big? Okay, I'm searching them up then. Oh, what? What? Genuinely what? Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Like walking around. What? They look like a nightmare to walk around in. Are you kidding me? The fucking stance. the yeah, those two in the background are like, what is this man doing? Why is he wearing those balloon, like, parachute pants? Wait. How do you spell parachute? Oh, that's how you spell parachute. Oh no, the parachute pants are like more of the dangly ones. But yeah, I was like, they look like off-branded parachute pants, but no, they're different. That's actually you could fit a whole Walkman in the side pocket. My shoes are both too big to fit in a normal pants. That's that stance. Is it even on his hips? Yeah, no, that's his shirt that's there. I was like, he's wearing a belt. If he wasn't wearing a belt, that's like down here on him. Like that would just fall straight. I'm interestingly enough, this seems to be a male specific look. Oh no, there are women doing it, but they just have bootlegs, which are just straight down legs. They're just straight cut. Not so much like ballooning as much as these are. Yeah, look at that. That's a lot more wait, it was... No, okay, there are women that do wear it. It looks a little different though, because that's straight down and these ones go like out and down. Oh no, there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna stop looking at that. People used to wear these pants called what? Velcro straps on them to taper the pants. Okay, well, looking up one more thing. Hold on. Gearboard? Pants. Oh, jeans. What are these? You know what? Yeah, no, I see it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, but I see what you mean. That's like a whole... They had straps already in there. Some of them actually had some nice colors. But that's... Yeah, no. That's a no from me. If I was on Shark Tank, I'm out. It's pronounced Gerbo? Yeah, 3 pairs as a kid. You know what? I'm not gonna say I'm gonna judge you for that, but I'm questioning the choices of the fashion industry at that point. Not even the fashion industry. Because that's their whole thing, is just making money. Okay, I'm gonna move this strip down the front of the face because it's not lining up anymore. Something is very wrong with his face. It was my mom's choice. Okay, fair enough. Oh, there are so many things wrong with this face. Nope, that did not make it any better. I wanted waxed denim jeans. Oh no. Because they looked like leather pants and my mum said no until high school. Okay, fair enough. Can't say I ever saw someone actually wearing them normally. So I say normally, in the wild. Sorry, that was even worse. Oh god, everything is wrong with this head. It's fine, I'll have to come back to it later. I don't like it, but... Actually, it might be the mouth. Maybe. I thought it was so cool with those in my white slip-on van. To be honest, I can't even actually talk about fashion sense. I had hand-me-downs through most of my life. And if they weren't hand-me-downs, like salvos and all of that. And what ended up happening, because I had a terrible view on what clothes go well together. Imagine giving a kid who has no idea how to dress themselves fashionably and give them a bunch of clothes that don't match together at all. If you put them in the wrong order. If you put them in the right order, they match. Yeah, and that's what it ended up happening. And to be honest, was pretty funny looking back on some of the photos and going, yeah, I could tell my sister and my mum helped me decide that outfit, because there is no way I would have been able to dress like that otherwise. There we go. Little squish face. Squish. Used to want to be in fashion before I started doing music, so I used to modify all my hand-me-downs. Nice. I would just get lazy and start caring and stop caring about it. I don't think I had the energy to actually care about like modifying any of the outfits that I got. I kind of wish I did, because it would have been very useful for now when I have outfits that I'd love to keep wearing, but you know, I've grown not grown out of, but like I don't like the style of anymore, or you know, doesn't fit in certain places. I'd love to be able to just alter it, but unfortunately that skill is very much not built the way I want it to be. Sad times. Instead, I got drawing skills. So, I count that for a win. Okay, I say I have drawing skills, but I'm struggling on this, so... You know, I got skills. I can say that, at least. I have skills. Can put... down here. Mars here. She's like hugging her. Hug the friends. The bestest of friends. Hands I can't do very well. Guess this is gonna have to move. There you go. Wait, that's way too many fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's too many fingers, mate. I think I've made a little bit of an error. It's fine. I have to kill 2 hours before I board my plane because the ride I got is taking me to the airport 2 hours early and it isn't negotiable. Really? Well, I mean, have you had your food yet? Yeah, eaten your delicious food? Your ramen? I just realized this hand is too small. Fuck. Fix it. I want to redo this hand. I don't like the hand. Yeah, your first bowl. Oh, you got more than one. Nice. Just have a ride and don't have to call an Uber. Yeah. You take the wins, cause Jesus. Sometimes they're terrible. Let me do that. Let me do that. You are back. Welcome back. Had to deal with a call from NDIS for my brother. Oh, I hope everything's okay. Hope nothing bad's happened. Back later off to get some lunch and do some actual work. Have fun with that. Good luck. Hopefully work's gonna be okay for you. Hopefully you don't have to deal with any idiotic people. Oh good, just clarifying funding. Fantastic. Sounds like everything's good then. Don't work too hard, make sure you hardly work. Oh, I had to mute myself for a second, be right back. Iggy, question. Have you gotten your hair done? Nope. Okay, I'm muting again. I'm back. I just realized my music also just stopped. You guys have been chilling in silence. Alright, what other music should I play? I could play some Undertale music. Undertale's always good. Just play that. Perfect. There we go. Alright, sorry, I was on a call with my sister. But we're all good now. Undertale is the same of a choice as chicken and rice. I mean, yeah. You know, you can't really go wrong with it. You can go wrong with the community, but you can't go wrong with the Undertale soundtrack. Oh, goodness me. Alright. Hopefully that wrist doesn't look too janky. Which kind of feels very janky to me, but it's okay. Just like MHA. No, you're real for that. Oh, goodness me. It's kind of sad. I've wanted to watch and read MHA. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get around to it. And I did at one point. I was following it for a very long while. But unfortunately, I stopped because a very specific character, Mineta, and the way he would interact with people and literally with Eri. They're a piece of work. Great shot! The way that, like, the first thing that Mineta said to Eri, or like when Eri was introduced to everyone, was, oh, I wonder what you'd look like when you're an adult, or something along those lines. But it's in such a way, I was like, nah, I'm done. I can't. I'm sorry. For all those who love MHA, I'm sorry. I can't continue just because of this. Everything else is fine. Animation is mwah in the anime. You know, art is beautiful, but I just... it's creepy. And I was like, okay, I can just ignore the creep for now. And then the creep got too much. And it was just a big pile of no. I can't get this hand right. It's actually infuriating me right now. I'm mad about this hand. There we go. Mineta doesn't really show up anymore if you can get past that. Yeah, apparently it just kind of stops being an issue. Well, not that it stops, but kind of reduces, apparently. And if he does, he is a background character with very few lines. Actually, funnily enough, I like watching, theory videos? Yeah. No, like analysis videos and all of that. And, a few MHA ones popped up, on my feed. And one of them talked about Mineta. Well, actually, a few of them did. But one of them specifically mentions, like, you know how it's interesting that, you know, everything that Mineta does doesn't seem to be as much of an issue past a certain point. And I think I figured out why. Or that specific time when he stops being a problem, and they bring up a image from the manga where in the background Mineta's getting, like, his eyes are like taped open and he's staring at a screen, and you got all the girls around him like forcing him to watch something. Don't know what it is. Apparently after that point it was like pretty much no issue, and I was like, that's funny, but also sad that that had to happen to actually make him a somewhat tolerable character in the show. It does stop, and I think because the community didn't like how creepy it was, yeah, already, so I think they made him stop being creepy. Yeah, it's sad that they had to do that to begin with, because you shouldn't have made a character that was that bad. Both him and Kaminari both stopped doing that. Yeah! Well, you know what? Let's see if I can find specific... There's a specific image. Oh, yes, it's this. Hold on. This part. This is what it is in the anime. I don't remember what it looks like in the manga. Yeah, it looks like that in the manga. But he's literally just this. Apparently this is the point. After this, he's pretty much okay. Apparently. But yeah, no, it was funny watching the video. I mean, they had midnight, so yeah. That is actually one big issue that I had, aside from Mineta. But the way specifically the female suits were done, but also just the sexualization of the women in the show. And it's not just a showing skin sexualization. Because I mean, a lot of the male characters, there are some that just have their pecs out. Like, that's fine. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, the actual sexualization of them. Which I hate. And most of it is spurred from Kaminari and Mineta. Mostly Mineta. The only character I actually didn't have an issue with was Mount Lady, because she's doing that because she knows that that's going to get her attention in the industry. And she knows that that's really one of her only ways to, like, make it big. And I liked that because it was part of her character. I did like that. Because Midnight literally was floating and creating sexual tension between high school children due to her power. Yes! I have such an issue with that! They are minors! Ugh! Unfortunately, also because of that, it's created a lot of, in the community I've noticed, there are a lot of people who sexualize the characters. And it would be fine if they weren't children. But people are sexualizing children. And I'm like, no, I do have an issue with that, actually. If they're an adult, that is fine. If you're using post-adult, which only came out recently, it only finished not too long ago, so they only became adults not too recently. That, in my mind, is okay because they are now adults, but you have to only do it to the adults. Mount Lady was never appreciated for her intelligence, and I had it. Yeah! That became, like, a whole part of her character. Like, you could tell from, like, her first introduction. And it's just... I do like how they did that, because she is intelligent. She knows what to do, but she also knows that that's not really going to get her anywhere because she's not appreciated for it. So she uses what she can. I like that little character tidbit. Oh, Mirako. Yeah, I love Mirako. I don't know if I had a favorite. When I started watching, I liked All Might as a character, but it's also because I liked the voice actor as well. It's like a nostalgic voice actor for me. I like how I say nostalgic and this song starts playing. Ah, fantastic. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I actually had... I did like Kirishima, I think. And then, yeah, when Mirako showed up, I was like, hell yeah. I don't think I could actually pick a favorite. I don't think I've watched the show enough to be able to pick a favorite. I simped over Mirako because that sinister smile she had when they introduced her struck a nerve. No, so fair. Oh gosh. There's actually a character, so I'm helping one of my friends, Lulu, kind of concepting a story, and one of villains, technically antagonists, is kind of partly based off of the design of Mirko. Cause we both love her design. Mwah. Also just muscled. Yeah, I would say actually she's up there in top faves. Get this hair. Can't even see the bloody face with the construction lines. I have a love-hate relationship with construction lines. Mirko is based off of Megan Thee Stallion. I didn't know that, but I see it. I absolutely see it. Hell yeah. It took me a while to actually know who Megan Thee Stallion was. Like, I kind of felt bad the amount of times my friends would mention her, and then I'd be like, I totally know who you're talking about. And unfortunately, the only time I actually realized who she was, it was actually when she did a collaboration with Twice. And that's through an animation meme that to the song that they did, and she says her name in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's who she is. Oh, I feel so bad. But then I realized I actually already knew who she was. I just didn't realize it was her, which is quite a common occurrence for me, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna give Rose droopy eyes, because I realized I never actually fleshed out the design for Rose, but she gives sad, depressed, no, not depressed, like overworked droopy eyes. So like Eater and who is that again? Hold on. That is not. Oh, like Toru? Oh, the Invisible Girl. Yeah. The only time I actually started, this is gonna sound so bad. The only time I actually started paying attention to her as a character, was when I found out that she had a reveal of her, like, character. Like, you found out what she looked like, and I was like, oh damn. I thought they were just gonna leave it a mystery. Forever. And I was like, oh nice. And then I realized she was naked when she was doing that, and I was like, no, that makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, we're moving on from that, because that's kind of how all invisible powers work, so, you know, I'm not questioning anything at this point. Yeah, it kind of broke the internet. Yeah! That's why I was kind of, like, oh, this is interesting, because I wasn't that much into the fandom itself. I'd kind of stayed a bit away from the fandom, and somehow that managed to get onto my side of the internet. And I was like, oh damn, something's happening. What is this? And then yeah, that popped up, and I was like, oh damn. Fun stuff. It's exciting. I'm gonna move the bun back to where it was. But if you can get past where you are now, it pays off exponentially by the end. I feel like at this point I'll need to go back and like start watching from the beginning. You know, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Just might take a while. Sorry, I love Undertale. I think I've partly given up on this hand. I feel like just drawing the back of the character would probably be easier. There we go. Here we are. Alright. Let's be honestly, but the story gets so deep by the second to last season, it's not even funny. I have heard a lot because I'm actually in a I'm in a server with a bunch of my friends that is MHA orientated. It really started that way and then it kind of went all over the place because we got other fandoms that we all love as well. But yeah, so I hear a lot of what happens. Not really much spoilers. But a few spoilers. But it actually, that's why I was like, I want to continue watching it because it looks so fun and so good. I love it to pieces. I need to make her actually a little smaller because she's a little too big in comparison to the other two. But yeah, I will eventually get back onto it. There's so much actually I need to get on. Like, which had to, Tilia? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's fine. I need to get onto that as well. That I've been wanting to read the manga for ages and never got around to it. Like they have to use comic relief towards the end instead of it being optional like the beginning. They have to. Ooh. It's always good when stories kind of like... It's not always good, sorry. I like when stories are very kind of laid back, you know, everything's funny. Everything's a joke, but like in a good way. And then like a story starts coming in and it's getting really serious. And for like a decent amount of time, there's like no jokes, no humor, and it's like, holy shit, this is crazy. What is going on? And then they kind of have to bring it back because we're all sitting there just sobbing, and we're like, please, please give us some peace. I like that because it's fun. And it means that you've broken the hearts of your fandom in the best way possible. You've achieved godhood. But yeah. Like they put you on an emotional high that you don't think you could come down from, and then they rip out your heart with something you didn't expect at all, and now you're all we're all crying. Yeah. It's just it's pain, but pain in the best way. Sorry, I just realized I have to draw boobs on this character. It kind of threw me off for a second. Bibbles. I am making a, well, okay, I'm concepting a comic at the moment. Never made a comic before, and I'm very excited. But that's the one thing I'm afraid of in making it, is that I won't be able to give my audience that kind of emotional roller coaster. The emotional high and low of like shows that and comics that I've followed, and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to match like beat that at all. I know that I'm not that skilled. I don't actually know how to, you know, make comics yet. But then that's also in and itself terrifying, knowing that you won't be able to match the level of stuff that, you know, I follow and I enjoy. Like, it's just kind of terrifying. My partner is watching Naruto for the first time, so the pain that she's going is about to go through is ridiculous. Oh no! I never watched Naruto all the way through, but I got a decent chunk of the way. But I was very young at the time, so my emotional understanding was like barely there. So like one of these days, like I plan to rewatch it one of these days, and I feel like my emotional state is not going to handle it, because it's going to be like a mixture of nostalgia of like going like, oh my god, I get to watch this all over again, and then going, oh no, I actually understand what's happening right now. No. And then just pain from that. So that's going to be interesting. So yeah, good luck to her. All right, what do we think of this little trio over here? Naruto is my favorite anime of all time, so I'm just sitting here looking like, yeah. You know what? At least when I do eventually get around to watching it, I'll be able to talk to you about it and be like, oh my god, I fucking sat through this and never understood the masterpiece that it is. Who's your favorite character? I wish to know. Also helps me understand how far through you actually are, or she is. Neji? Okay, yep, I see it. You know what? If you had to guess a character that would be her favorite, who would it be? Because I feel like you guys would have similar favorites. Like, once you eventually gets to that point. But I don't know. You never know. Oh, okay. Oh. I'm gonna do a quick memory. But oh, yes. Yes to the first. Absolutely. Who was the second again? Oh, yeah. See, if she's ever watched Ethos Labs, sorry. That would also be a reason why she would love Kakashi. 100%. If she goes villain, oh. I mean, you can have a hero and a villain that you both like. Like, she can have an individual one for each. It's the day after mine. Ah! I already told her that, so she may be biased. You know what? That's fine, though. It's fun that way. Orochimaru. Oh, wait. How? You're familiar, but not familiar enough. How far along in the story do they show up? Hold on. Wait. Du- 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 du. Oh, wow. I just must not have remembered this guy because it's early. That's like episode 27. Make the first appearance. Wow. Yeah, I don't know why my brain's kind of blocked those ones out a little bit. Maybe I was scared of them as a child. That would make sense. Alright, I need to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry that took a second. I thought I had a frog outside. And the curiosity got the better of me. Eiji and Hinata, when he was an introducer, Orochimaru fought the third Hokage at the Chunin exam when he was introduced. Yep! God, it's been so long since I watched it. It's actually kind of hard to remember some of it. Little embarrassing. Oh my god, Naps Luke. How long have I been going for? Nearly 3 hours, and I've only done this much. Damn. I'm normally a really fast drawer when I'm actively just paying attention to the drawing and the drawing alone. And I don't want to do that because then I just, you know, put my head down and then don't interact with you guys. And I don't want to do that to you. I like talking with you guys. It's fun. Alright. I like to think I'm entertaining. You are entertaining. You were actually thoroughly entertaining. Let me actually name some of these folders. That's Marcel. Oops. Not Marsec. Put them as the big 3. Speaking of, I've been racing cars in my apartment complex for the past, like, month and a half? What? Like, racing the cars on foot. Okay, I have 2 separate things that have come to my mind. Like, you actively putting them underneath your feet. No, actually 3 separate things came to mind. You putting them underneath your feet and using them as roller skates. You, like, bending down, using your hand and racing them around, or using a controller. Please correct me what's happening. Because all 3 in my head are actual options. I heard someone's door open. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Sorry to interrupt.
Iggy, it's Natick.
Hey, Iggy! We just had police in front of the house. There was like 4 of them.
What was happening?
I don't know.
Are they still there?
No, they drove away.
Oh, so probably like an apartment complex. Did you hop in and say hi?
You see, look, I want you to know, I just got onto your stream to see if you were still streaming.
I am.
Otherwise, I was going to call you. Because I was too lazy to get out of bed.
Well,
here I am.
I appreciate you getting out of bed and, you know, I would have put you on speaker.
Yes.
If you had called me, I'd be like, sup bitch, you're on speaker.
Be on stream now.
Be on stream now. See, if it's anyone else that calls me, like, I mute myself. If you call me, it's going straight into the mic.
Fantastic.
Everyone hears the shit.
Fantastic.
Yeah, because you know when I'm streaming.
And you know what I'll say. Well, do you have an idea?
I have an idea of what you'll say, and it's gonna be great. Listening to Undertale music in the background.
Nice.
Currently on Thundersnail, which is the...
That's cute.
That's cute. Thank you! Because of how many characters I have, I was like, oh god, I hate this fucking Zoom. I was like, I need to have them all together.
That's so cute.
So there they are.
Adorable.
Yes, I love them so much. Well, I walk up to the security guy and tell him his car is slow, and then I get into a track stance. Then I race the guy driving the car.
I have no idea what the context for this is, so I'm just gonna leave.
Get in stream, huh?
Okay.
Get in stream, huh? Bye. That's funny. I love that. This Tem Village? Yeah, Temmie Village. Boom, 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 boom. Mm, 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 mm. I never win, but I believe that I can, so that's enough for me. You know what? If you try hard and you keep pushing on, one of these days, you will beat that car. And maybe that one day is that small percentage chance that that car breaks down the moment you begin racing and you win. By default. We just cheated twice? Damn! So you and I are never getting in a race together, ever. This is not countering, that's not including the fact that we are like a head and a half different in height. That's totally not the reason why my stumpy ass legs would not win against you. Hehe. Undyne. Yeah. We're fine. Everything's okay. Oh, goodness me. Oh, whoops. Zoomed in a little and I wasn't meant to. That is okay. Who was in this slot again? I don't know. Who was in this slot? Ah, it was Orin. So Orin and Cupid can go in this slot. No, I had a thought. It can be on his, like... He can be doing one of these. He has, like... He got damn pecs pushing. Sorry, that looks terrible. Was this? No, okay, it was on a separate one. Mwah! Beautiful artwork. Wow. Anyway, let me... I used to want to run track for my country as a kid, so I obsessed over getting in shape and getting faster to the point I was running 100 meters in 10.5 seconds. Jesus, in the 8th grade. Jesus! Why'd you give up on it? Too tiring? Or was it just one of those childhood dreams that you're like, realistically as an adult, I don't want to be doing it? Oh, I don't know what pose to put him in, because he can float. I could just have him crossing his arms. but I don't like that. I don't know what to do for their pose. Let's see if any old images can give me some inspiration. There we go. Oh, I could just... I could always just use one of my old art of them. Just put that right in here. Perfect, right like that. Perfect, that totally fits the rest of the vibes. Nah, it's not gonna work, because he's also not taller. Okay, maybe I will pause on that one. Oh, hello. I trained my ACL in high school by training to run against heavy wind with heavy shoes. Nice. I pushed myself so hard my leg locked up mid-stride. Oh no! Fell on my patella and I could walk correctly for a week. I had to sit a whole year to rehab. By the time I had just got really deep into trying to bodybuild, so I stopped running to do that and then fell in love with the fashion and music. Wow. Well, you know what? I'm so sorry that happened to you, first off. Like, Jesus. But I guess it kind of came as a small miracle because you fell in love in fashion and music. So you found another thing to keep you going. But still, I feel so bad. Ow! I'm sorry that happened. Let me put this in. I want to do something similar to this. Yeah, let me move it over here so I can reference it. I'll say I'm not mad because fashion and music have been my thing for over a decade and it feels right, so it's whatever. Well, there you go. The small miracles. We take it. Take the win. I'm gonna actually have her facing upwards this time. And I'm gonna give her her correct hairstyle this time. Because although at the time this was the hairstyle I gave her, I ended up changing the hairstyle later. Because I kind of hated the way that I drew it. You know what? See if I can... You know, let's do some show and tell. So this is Adeline. Adeline? Adeline, yeah. So this is how I originally had her hair. Like, it was kind of wave curls. You know, I don't have an issue with it. But it wasn't what I wanted for her. And so it eventually changed to this. Whoops. And this is what her hair is more like now. So it's more... poof. I can't remember what number the hair was called. Bugger. You like the hair so much? Hell yeah! Thank you. But yeah, I prefer her design now with just because I changed the hair slightly. I also changed the way that the face was shaped, like the eyes, from her original design because I ended up doing the design and then lining back over it with the slightly different design. But yeah, I prefer it this way. She kept her pants though. The pants never changed. I like the slightly lower waisted and then just poofed at the ends. Poofed? Like belled at the ends. She's also meant to have a pear-shaped body, but with her hands there you can't really see as much. So I love her. She's my darling. She's the daughter of a single parent, single father. So very much daddy's girl, but in the best, most supportive way possible. And I love. You got her in the shaggy color scheme. I know! I didn't realize at first. Someone made a comment to me about it. Because I knew I wanted her color to be green. Because like with, Orin and Cupid, like it's blue and pink. Like that's kind of the opposites I had there is like blue and pink. And then I made her and I was like, I want her color to be green. I love that color. And then I ended up making Elena red. So that kind of like opposed each other as well, which I really liked. Anyway, yeah, I was like, oh, what color goes well with green? Red because it's opposite, but I don't really want it to be red. And yeah, I then just kind of made her into Shaggy, like, Shaggy aesthetic. And I'm half tempted to say that her favorite show growing up was Scooby-Doo. Because that would just be a perfect all-round, like, come back together. Like, mwah. Oh yeah, this is also what I had her hair as, like, when it was out, because she always had it up in some way. And then I tried this as well, because I was like, I'd imagine she would at some point get extensions as well. But then I was like, nah. Poof it up. I want it more tight coils. And depending on how she keeps her hair, it would either be like this or more like this, I guess. The afro's move for sure. Yeah, it's definitely the move. So I kind of need to redo some of these drawings because some of them were just like quick sketch ones. This one is actual detail, so I'll need to go back in and edit it to be more consistent. Because I sorry. I feel bad when I miss the consistency. So I'm happy to just go back and edit it later. Because I love her and I want to give her that time on her design. And then this is Elena. Actually, let me show you her design. This one's probably the least fully realized design. So all of these characters are for the comic I was going to make. So this is probably the least like solid realized one that I have. But I have time. Yeah, I guess a tomboy, but not fully tomboy. Don't even know like if there is a name for that. But I wanted to go slightly more to the tomboy aesthetic. But still, you know, still enjoys dressing up as well. Yes, these are Adeline and Elena together. I love them. They're my pookies. Her and Orin are best pals from like late high school because she transferred schools. And she is the oldest of like 6, 7 siblings. Thank you. I like the dance scene a lot. This was actually the early days of designing Elena, because I originally had her to have dark brown hair. I didn't like the way that I did Adeline's hair, because this was ages ago when I didn't actually know how to do different hairstyles and different hair types. I'm getting better slowly. Still learning. But yeah, so her hair is originally meant to be like a dark brown. But I put a filter over the top that made everything more like light and orange, so her skin color is not this light. As you can see down here. Definitely not this light. And then someone's like, of course she's a redhead. You love your redheads. And I went, okay, it wasn't intentional, but I actually do like her design with partly red hair. Did you do the construction of this one or on stream, or was that a different couple scene? That was a different couple scene. Or at least I don't think I did this one on stream. No, I didn't do this one on stream. Who's Oh, actually, let me show you the one that I did on stream. Hold on. Let me just go back to that. Nope, go away, Microsoft. Microsoft? Yeah, accidentally tapped Microsoft. Okay. No, I'll let me show you the final piece of that. I was a commission for a friend. I uploaded it on Ko-Fi. Hold on. Let me... Oh. Ko-Fi. Dot. Oh, what is it? What is my Ko-Fi again? Screw it if I can't remember. Hold on. Alright, let me just copy that. There we go. Should be in here? What? Hold on. Wait, did I get rid of it? I hate myself. Okay, so it was there, past tense. But it's not there anymore. It's definitely not up here. Let me double check. Yeah, no, it's not up there. Bugger! Is it in my posts or my gallery? Nope. Okay. But it actually I did it for this person, the one who wanted the PNG tuber from me. I think about the progression of that one from time to time. Oh gosh, okay. I'm determined to find this now. Like we cannot leave until I find this. It's here somewhere. Art commissions. That one. Aha! Found it. Okay, this image is going to be big. Oh, there we go. This is the finished piece of it. Let me just hee. Yeah, this is what it looked like finished. It wasn't meant to be a full render, it was just meant to be a line art one. Side quest accepted, find the art piece. But yeah, this is what it ended up as. I'm pretty sure just after stream, this is what it looked like originally at the end of stream. And then that ended up progressing into this. Ta-da! Yes, I was very pleased with this. While I'm here, let me quickly upload it to Ko-Fi. Before I forget, because I do want to put it up so people can see it. Can I not edit? Oh, I'm not logged in. No, shit, Nick. But yeah, but thank you. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. But yeah, this is what we were doing last time, and this is how it ended up. So this is actually characters from a D&D campaign. I'm actually the DM for. So we have the one with like the white hair, the one in the dress. She is the player's character. And then the one she's dancing with is an NPC that I created. And he actually doesn't look like that. He's disguised because he's actually part of a really old race. And just in case anyone from my campaign is going to watch this, I will not elaborate further on that. Because that's all they found out about him. There's a lot of stuff going on about him, and I'm hoping he can show up in the next campaign. Because it's like a two-parter campaign. Something's gonna happen at the end of this campaign, and it's gonna end this campaign, and then we're gonna start up in a new one, but we're gonna keep the same characters unless they want to change their characters. But yeah. Anyway, she's actually just been tasked to kill him. Actually, so that's fun. Yeah, I'm very excited about how that's gonna all go. He's a disguised grandpa. Much sneaky, much deceiving. Yeah. That actually, sorry, that reminded me. So there's the whole thing of each race has different ages. Like some can live for thousands of years, some are immortal, some can only live for like 100 years, yada yada yada. And this guy, he's part of a race that has been around since the beginning of time, right? He has not been around since the beginning of time, but he's lived for a very long time. So it's kind of like okay, he old, but he's not the oldest that he could be. So I was trying to classify his age in my head when because I made his character when I originally ran the second campaign to this campaign, like the part 2, because that's what I started on, and then I was like, let me do a prologue. And I was like, how old technically is he? Like, if you were to put all of the races together and basically put them all in human years, how old would he be? And I'm like, technically speaking, he would be about 40. Like 45 at most. And I was like, that's a little scary to think of. But then also I saw my phone was listening to me. I saw a Reddit thread, I think it was, where it's like a D&D scenario where they all go out for drinks and this bartender pulls out a book or like a glossary of all of the races and their legal ages. And it's like, all right, identification. I'm like, what's your race and age? see if they're actually adults or not. And I was like, that's actually really clever, and I want to add that in as a DM because it makes sense, but none of us really think about that. Sorry. Whoops, starting to get a little eepy. It's not good. I don't want to get eepy. You know what? I'm at that point. This is my artwork, so I'm very much allowed to do this. Just to get a reference. Boobs. Oh, come on. Come on, zoom in a little. I was ready to leave. I want to throw a tantrum, but it wouldn't change anything. That's such a rude thing. See, that's what sucks about being an adult. It doesn't remove your ability to throw a tantrum, but at least you understand why you're throwing the tantrum. Sorry, not why you're throwing a tantrum. At least you understand that whether throwing a tantrum will actually help or not. And you know, sometimes it sucks because you know full well it will not change a single thing, but you wish it did. I love her little dimples. Sorry, dimples are one of my favorite things. I love dimples. Your head is a little odd, my girl. Alright. Let me get rid of that. Whoa. That looks hilarious like this. I love art. Oh, she's an alien. Oh, it looks so bad though. Anyway, Dibbles are the world's greatest mistake. Oh, you're so right. Couldn't have said it better myself. Next to Damage Sharks and Dog-sized spider. Dog-sized spiders! I hate you for that. No, I don't want them. I hate the universe for that. Was it reef sharks or something? They're like derpy and cute. She looks, oh my god, her eyes look like a bloody Disney princess and I don't like it. Oh, she got the suggestive eyes on her instead, apparently. Don't like how this is turning out. That's what I get for tracing my own art. Construction lines on them are terrible. So of course it would turn out bad. Ah. No, she just looks sad. I don't want her to look sad. She's meant to be happy. She's with the love of her life. You know, healing together through trauma. That's what it's meant to be. Yeah, we'll get there. Reef sharks, correct. Fantastic. They are adorable. Dog-sized spiders at least eat larger amounts of pests. That is true. There is actually a spider that was taking refuge at, well, actually on the power line right outside. And we were like, oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. Like, you're keeping the pests away, and we appreciate that. Downside decided to procreate, and then her babies decided to camp my back door. So unfortunately could not be left alive because, you know, I'm okay with spiders in my house. As long as they don't get in my way. But they were camping my goddamn back door. And there was just so many of them that I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't keep you alive. So, you know, we had to get rid of them. Because how dare they interfere in my livelihood? Even though I totally just did that to them. It's fine. I can rationalize it. Yeah, nah, they had that one coming. 100%, see? You got my back. Alright. I'm still learning how to do hair. Or at least colored hair. And you know what? I'm getting there. I'm getting better. Feel like I still have a long way to go. It's one of the things as an artist, you kind of take what you can. Because it's such a slow process to learn things. Did I give her earrings? I didn't. Maybe she doesn't have her ears pierced. Does she in the artwork? She doesn't! You know what? She doesn't have her ears pierced. That's now a detail because I normally give my characters earrings. Like even what's his name? Oren has piercings. But not her apparently. You know what? I'm okay with that. that's a new detail. I saw a wolf spider my first visit and so instantly went, get the spicy arrows! I'm playing Grounded. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that so much. Ugh. I have a love-hate relationship with wolf spiders because I'm like, yes, they are, they're massive, they're scary, we don't really like them here, but they do kind of pay rent in the fact that they take care of a lot of pests. But at the same time, I kind of prefer if I had daddy longlegs or jumping spiders instead, because daddy longlegs kills like redbacks and actually wolf spiders, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, huntsmans. And their fangs can't pierce human skin. So it's like, okay, you're friendly and I like you, but you don't take care of the flies. You only take care of other spiders. Like, I had a vendetta against every spider in game with those arrows. You're like, come at me. You've got plenty of packs of arrows in your inventory, just in case. I think this is too rounded. I've made a balloon. I don't like it. I don't want to make a balloon. There you go. That's a little better. I've still got plenty of time to work on this, luckily enough, so I don't need to make a fix straight away. And felt invincible after I got rid of like 2 orbs and a wolf with nothing but spicy arrows from the roof of a building. As you should! I actually do love the scaling of Grounded because you'll go through and eventually just be able to snipe the hell out of the spiders, and it's such a great feeling after they've been absolute menaces to you. Oh, I love it. It was a fantastic feeling. You know what? I'll have you closing your eyes. Like that. There we go. I do want to get back into playing Grounded again, actually. Because it's been a while. I need to boot up the world again. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Are you bringing your computer and everything over? Assumedly so, but I thought I'd ask anyway. Because it means that you, depending on the Wi-Fi you get, the connection actually might be a little bit better. You only have a PS5, but yeah, okay, close enough. It'll be fine. It'll work perfectly. Yeah, it should be cool. Yeah! This is gonna be awesome. I'm excited. Did I give? I'm pretty sure I gave Elena necklaces. Gave her like 2 of them, didn't I? I got magic decks. Yes! I brought all my LAN cards, my PS5, and stuffies for my partner and the kiddos. Aww! It's gonna be cute as hell. Aw, that's gonna be great though. Do you know what time your flight's gonna be in? Sorry, like, random sidebar. Do you know what time your flight's gonna be in? Are you gonna be in for breakfast? Who knows? Mac is breakfast. Mac is brekkie. Landing in Perth around 12:05. Okay, lunchtime at least. Land and get some nice food. Something's still wrong about this face and I can't quite pinpoint what. I don't know. Hope it's nothing that's actually obvious. Well, actually, no, I kind of hope it's something obvious. Because then it's easier to, you know, actually fix. So I'm hoping I'll be able to find the issue with it. I have to annoy and pester my parents first because it's been too long. Then we can do lunch. Fantastic. There we go. Okay, I'm not the happiest with that one, but it's okay. We make do with what we have, because sometimes that's all we have. There we go. Alright. I think it's actually about time that I go touch some grass. I go touch grass. Oh, this was fun! I enjoyed this actually. I'll definitely be back when actual Artfight starts up. Sidebar, for as much as I cook, I don't know what bay leaves do. Actually, I don't know what they do either. The only time I've ever used bay leaves is in like stews. So hold on. What do bay leaves do? A subtle layer of herbal floral flavor and earthy depth to slow cook dishes like soups, stews, and sauces. Well, there you go. That's the reason I've only ever used them in stews. We actually have a bay leaf tree at my parents' place. I'm pretty sure it got cut down recently. Not like entirely, but like I'm pretty sure 90% of it just got lobbed off because it was supposed to be a dwarf bay leaf, and then it got planted with the chickens. And guess what then got massive because of it? The bay leaf tree. So my mum normally like takes branches off of it and gives it to people. Like puts it on the side of the road and puts it up on Marketplace being like, hey, get bay leaves. Yeah, that's what bay leaves do apparently. Good to know. I knew that was what type of tree that was. Yeah, that was a bay leaf tree. So the more you know. Alright. I'm gonna swap over to here. Yeah. Alright. My throat, like the side of my throat's actually hurting. I hope I'm not getting ill. I shouldn't be getting ill. I'll take some echinacea. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna head off now. I'm tired. And go touch the grass and take meds. Exactly. You got it right. You got it exactly right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be back doing art when Artfight starts up on the 1st of July. Because I'm planning on doing a mass attack, so there's gonna be like 10 people or so that I'm gonna be attacking. And I'm gonna need a lot of time to spend on that. So, you know, I might start streaming some of the process, or any like small things that I do here and there, because I'm thinking of doing some physical crafts as well. So I might do that. But we'll figure that out when July actually comes around and see how much energy I have. But until then, game streams with Forge as usual on Tuesdays. That hasn't changed at all. Probably gonna do the dual Undertale Coddle Lamb if I don't stream Undertale on a separate day. So, yep. Easy as. Take care of yourself. Go touch grass. Take some meds. Eat safe travels. Because I won't be able to talk to you until basically Sunday when you arrive. Whenever I see you after you arrive, pretty much. So yeah, safe travels. Good luck. Au revoir. Take care of yourself. Bye. Sounds good. I appreciate it. Oh, you're in the Discord. Okay. Shh. It's fine. I forgot about it. No, I didn't. I totally did. Bye.